What's up, everybody? Today I want to talk about assembly. Anything that's assembled by a man can be disassembled by a man. Anything that is assembled by a group of men can also be disassembled by a group of men. The first thing you have to do is understand how things work, right? And if you don't believe that that's true, the one thing you can ask a parent, not every parent, but a lot of parents, how many times have your kid took something apart that you bought them? A toy, a hair dryer or something, right? Because kids are curious. Now imagine the system of racism being created by men and then being destroyed by men. It was assembled by a group of men, and a group of men can disassemble this. We just have to understand how it works. First, we have to understand that it's a system. It's not an individual, it's a system. We have individuals in power. We have individuals that make policies. When you've got individuals that make policies, that's where we've got to start. Not the individual. If you can destroy the system, the individual is going to starve. The reason that the individual is going to starve is because they don't have a system to back them. That's what I mean by anything that has been put together by men can be disassembled by men. The next issue is, do we know that we're in a system? The next question is, how do we know that we're in a system? The next question is, how do we get out of this system? So with everything, you have to have tools. What are the tools that we need, right? We have 9 areas of activity. And this isn't from me. This is from a doctor that I like to read from his book and listen to, Dr. Neely Fuller. But the 9 areas of activity are economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. Those are the 9 areas of activity. And each and every one of those areas are actually controlled by systemic racism. If you don't believe it, look it up. Look it up for yourself. Do your research on one, economics. How can a group of people be kicked out of economics? Education, when a group of people didn't want another group of people in their schools, right? Entertainment, everybody's heard of the brown bag thing that they would do, where they would put a brown bag up to a black person's face, and if you were this shade, you could be in a movie. If you were this particular movie, if you were another shade, you'd have to be another type of actor or actress, right? So if you go down each and every one of those activities, you're going to see where systemic racism resides. Now, again, we have to understand and come to the conclusion that we are in that system. Now we have to come to the conclusion of, how do we get out of that system? How do we overthrow that system? All right, guys, this is Coach Superbad. Have a good one.